Train. We're playing Train this week, and CT side is pretty self-explanatory, but the T side actually requires a lot of tactics just to do anything. And by tactics, I mean just a lot of utility and a lot of coordination. So there's 4 smokes that are the most important to know. There's Z, E-Box, 5-6, and Hell. So those are, with those 4 smokes, you can combine them in different ways to get several different executes. I guess we should turn some volume on. Okay. Yeah. So you can combine those smokes in all sorts of different ways to get executes. Normally what will happen is the CTs will either have an op and post it there, or they'll throw mollies, and they'll throw that one, throw that one. That one missed, but like if you come up here, throw a molly like that. It's real nice for getting anyone trying to run out Olaf. Anyway, so there are those 2 mollies to deal with, and that prevents any sort of Olaf push where you can like push down to here and then say throw something like that and have, you know, get a flash over and then take the site. That kind of thing. So the first step of basically any default on Train is to bait out the Molotovs there. And what you do is you smoke these 2 things. And I'll show you a lineup for those. So the first one, whoops, I wedged myself in this corner. Oh, not that corner, this corner here. Beautiful. That one's kind of nice because then you can still jump up on the red train. And look, so let's just bump my sensitivity up. Whee, it's kind of crazy, but whatever. And what I did is I just lined up in this corner here with the smokestack, then up to the there. The other way to do it is look at the manhole, and then look at this bit, and then go up to the sun. That works too. For a sandwich, that one's I don't know another lineup for it, but that's the one that freaking everyone uses. That one, mine's right there. So throw those 2 at the beginning of every round, especially if you're using an op and you have a smoke, throw one of those 2. If you're going to go aggressive somewhere with the rifle, throw one of those 2. Because it's a way to use your utility in a safe manner so that you don't have, so that if you die and get picked, you don't have to waste utility, or you don't have to make one of your people who's going to be alive late round to waste your utility. Now, if you throw those smokes and they throw a Molotov here, awesome. Because Molotovs cost $600, those smokes cost $600. A lot of tactics is just wasting their money. So if you've traded 600 for 600, that's a good deal. At which point, you can wait for the mollies to fade and then come out here. You do have to look at heaven and top red, top green, top blue, all that stuff. So it's good that when you're coming out, you get pop flashes. So if you've got anyone, this is what a support player would do. You just fucking huck flashes over. And they just pop up here. And, oh wow, I hit this thing. It's funny. Didn't know you could do that. So how to deal with anyone up here is to throw flashes. Now they'll probably see it coming and turn and then peek again. So double flashes are a good idea, and it's nice because the terrorists coming out of T-Con won't really be blinded. Like it'll look like this to them. So not super blinded, but anyone up here, it'll look like this. Full fucking white. They're hiding. So it only gives you maybe a second and a half to get out. So then once you're basically out to E-Box, if you haven't seen any CTs, and your smokes are fading, that's where the second smokes come in. So for the one hell, you can really just sort of wing it. The problem is you can often get it too deep, and that'll be a problem. It's much better to get it too shallow than too deep. So aim kind of low and give it a run throw. And that'll allow you to walk up here to peek this angle, and also to get up and clear all these angles one by one. Now for the Z smoke, that one's pretty simple. You can jump spot over the E-box, or you can just have lineups where you come to back here and just throw with this shape thing. I think I missed that smoke actually. Yeah, I did. Because it's this spot here. That's the one. Anyway, so those are really great if you get out. Now the other options to do are you can throw these two smokes and actually go Ivy with them. So let's say they throw the Molotovs. You maybe have one guy come out here to spam a little bit, check this wall. A lot of times it's good for an Opera to come here and hold anyone trying to push up to the ladder. That's a good spot to get a pick. But let's say you throw those two E-box smokes while you have someone coming up ladder, or coming up to Ivy. And then you want to make sort of a T-con fake. Okay, so here's what you do. You line up. So this train, there's the door, and you go up to this railroad track and you go to the left side of it. At which point you look at the right side of these boxes and you do a running jump throw. And this is with a bind. Oh, fucked it up. Let's try it again. That's the one. Bounces there, and boom, there you go. There's also one that you can throw from above the ladder. It's a little less safe, but you know, if you have someone above ladder, throw that smoke. So you throw that one. And what that'll do is it'll distract anyone playing on that side of Ivy. And that'll allow you to push up and basically wrap around the back. And then when that smoke fades, you smoke that side and you take the sight. So those, and then I guess I should show you guys a Z smoke to pair with that. It takes a lot of smokes to play T-side train well. That's for sure. So there you go. For that lineup, go in the middle of the boxes. Look at the corner of that there. And then B is much simpler. There are a lot of fancy B executes you can do. You know, throw that smoke and that one. You know, get that stuff going, or you can smoke back here. But the most important place to be able to, like, you can rush B and get a bomb plant. You can't really rush A because there's going to be Molotovs. So knowing those smokes just to get out of T-con are super important, and then being able to, for example, smoke Z and smoke Ivy, just so you have to deal with the bomb train, because that's 4 smokes, but you still have to take a ton of gunfights on train. Where on a site like Inferno, or a place like Inferno, you might be able to throw 4 smokes and then never see it CT and plant the bomb. But on train, you're going to be having a lot of gunfights, and you need a lot of smokes. So it's something where utility is very important.